Prior to seeking the Meghalaya Legislative Assembly's approval for the Meghalaya State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Amendment Bills 2025, Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma introduced an amendment to the bill. In this amendment, he announced the removal of the phrase in Section 3, Subsection 3 of Section 4, Clause 1 that stated, creation of land bank through direct purchase of land or other means. He clarified that with this removal, there would be no acquisition of land in the state through forced means. Addressing concerns raised by MLAs and the Khasi Student Union, the Chief Minister assured that the MSIF bill would not conflict with the Land Transfer Act or the authority of the District Council. Conrad K. Sangma emphasized that this amendment reflects the government's commitment to public consultation. He stated that while drafting the rules of the MSIF, the government would involve village leaders, pressure groups, and other stakeholders to ensure the rules effectively safeguard the state's interests. He concluded by reaffirming that the bill is a crucial step toward achieving Meghalaya's vision of building a $10 billion economy.
Motion moved. Now let me put a question before the House. The question is that the Meghalaya Goods and Services Tax Amendment Bill 2025 be passed. Those who are for the motion say aye. Those who are against say no. The ayes have it. The ayes have it. The motion is carried and the Meghalaya Goods and Services Tax Amendment Bill 2025 is passed. Now we come to item number 12. Sri Conrad K. Sangma, Chief Minister in charge, planning to move that the Meghalaya State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Amendment Bill 2025 be taken into consideration. Chief Minister, please.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to move that the Meghalaya State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Amendment Bill 2025 be taken into consideration.
I would like to inform the House that I have received two amendments on this bill. One is government amendment from the Chief Minister and another amendment tabled by Sri Arden M. Basawmat, MLA. Let us first take up the government amendment. Chief Minister may kindly move.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to move the government amendment as follows. Deletion of the words in brackets, creation of land banks through direct purchase of land or other means, unquote, appearing in the last three lines under subsection 3, clause 1 of section 4 of the said amendment bill.
You may initiate the discussion, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Sir, as you are aware, and the entire House also is aware, that keeping in line with the goal to take the state forward and to make Meghalaya into an 85,000 crore vis-a-vis $10 billion economy, multiple opportunities have been identified. At the same time, as I was replying in my initial question hour, the GSDP is made out of consumption, investment, government expenditure, as well as net exports and imports. And therefore, investments play a crucial role in order for us to be able to achieve the economic goals that we desire. It is with that particular goal in mind, the government had passed the Meghalaya Investment Promotion and Facilitation Bill in 2024. Sir, while there was a single window agency that used to facilitate the process of investment, the scope and the manner of investment under the single window agency was quite limited, keeping in mind the nature of the agency. And it was the Industries Department that was the nodal agency for the single window agency. So with changing times, today the investment scenario is there in sectors beyond manufacturing or beyond areas which we would have traditionally defined as industries. Today, investments are coming in the health sector. Investments are coming in the education sector. Investments are coming in the food and agriculture and food processing sector. Investments are coming in tourism sector, and even investments today are coming in the sports sector in terms of centers of excellence. And therefore, there was a need to be able to provide regulatory framework to enable the process of incorporating all these different needs. And hence, the need to expand the single window agency and the need for us to come out with a legislation in the form of the Meghalaya State Investment Promotion and Facilitation Act 2024. And under this act, multiple aspects of single window approval systems, development of a unified investment portal, simplification of rules and regulations, unified investment of ecosystem, creation of combined application forms, so on and so forth, different measures and steps were taken to ensure that a broader yet a more simplified system would be created in order for us to be able to achieve the targets that we have put under the investment category with the objective of reaching the $10 billion economy. So having said that, when we came out with these concerns, we had a large number of interest coming in from different investors in order for us to be able to move forward. And a requirement came in of being able to provide different facilities, including land in terms of long-term lease to different organizations who desire to invest. In the process, they felt, and discussions were made, that like different agencies, the Meghalaya Investment Promotion Agency, which is again one part of the amendment as of now, which has been put in. Earlier it was called the Investment Meghalaya Authority, and now it's called the Meghalaya Investment Promotion Authority. The proposal was put in that like normally other provisions are there to facilitate these kind of investments, the MIPA, which we're calling it now, would also have those same facilities. Of course, providing that they follow all the said norms. Now, when this particular aspect was brought in, there was a lot of confusion among the people. And people felt that the provisions of the Land Transfer Act may be bypassed. Provisions under the district councils may be bypassed. And no system of guaranteeing that employment opportunities will be given to our youngsters may also be bypassed. And it is to address these concerns that these specific amendments are today being brought in. The first amendment that we are inserting is mentioning about the Land Transfer Act itself. And the amendment that we are bringing in mentions that this act shall not be in derogation of the Meghalaya Transfer of Land Regulation Act 1971. And this is being done to address the concerns that this particular policy or this act will bypass. If there is any worry or concern, this particular amendment is addressing that particular point. Second, there are concerns about the different aspects of provisions under the district council, autonomous district councils. And therefore, specific sections are being added in the existing act to ensure that all the procedures, all the specific rules and the acts which are applicable in respect of the different district councils will also be followed. Third, specific mention is being made within the Act in regards to the employment generation for the people and the youngsters of our state. And hence, these three specific amendments are being brought in to give the specific comfort to the citizens of our state that all the necessary rules and regulations as per the Land Transfer Act and also as per the rules of the district councils will be followed. So in spite of putting these different points, in the last couple of days, last 3-4 days in fact, different organizations and different stakeholders have been meeting and approaching me to express their concerns. There were a large number of MLAs from the NPP who had come and met me. I remember our MLA from Mokundru, other constituencies from Jowai, our MLAs from Garo Hills. Different MLAs had come and met me, expressing concerns on the issue of land bank being created by MIPA. At the same time, MLAs from UDP had come. Our Honorable MLA, Ma Lakman, Ba Balajit, and other MLAs from many of our legislatures who are present out here had come and expressed the same concerns over the land bank issue that has been brought in this particular amendment. Similarly, I had other people from different sections of society understanding the different provisions being brought in, yet having a concern over what could be a larger concern in the long run regarding these land bank issues. Just a couple of days back, members from the KSU, their President Balam, the General Secretary Donald, and other members had met me. Detailed discussions were held with them also. And I explained the different provisions that we are putting into this particular amendment. And all are being done to precisely address the issues and concerns that all the stakeholders were having. And therefore, I mentioned to them that the Land Transfer Act provision is only strengthening the arguments that they are making. The amendment section for insertion regarding the district councils is only strengthening the arguments that they are making. And also the sections regarding the employment generation are also only strengthening the arguments that they were making. And after discussion with all these stakeholders, in spite of explaining to everybody that whatever provisions are being created under MIPA, that is new MIPA, these provisions are in no way going to affect or bypass the Land Transfer Act. Different provisions are there in the state even as of now. And the different provisions that are there in the state which are effective for the last 20, 30 years, it is in similar lines and similar provisions that this functioning also will take place. But I could get a sense that in spite of clarifying this issue at multiple levels, I could sense that there was discomfort when the issue or the word of land bank would come in. What if this happens? What if that happens? Sir, I have mentioned this house many, many times. This government believes in working for the welfare of our people. This government believes in carrying our people with us. This government has always believed that whatever decision we take, and we have shown this example multiple times, this is not the first time, that we will take one step forward in the larger interests of our state, but we will not hesitate to take a step back if it is required. We have done it in multiple occasions. I was reading or listening to the speech of our honorable leader of opposition. He was mentioning yesterday in the press that the government should not bulldoze. Sir, this government is one of the best examples of a government that does not bulldoze. We are a government that will listen to the will of the people. We will listen to the concerns of the people. We will ensure that it may take time for society or individuals, organizations, maybe to sometimes get a clear picture, because these are complicated matters and this requires a lot of study and in-depth research or whatever you call it. You need to study all the provisions. And once all the provisions are read, once you see everything, maybe the convincing will happen then. But till then, it is only appropriate for us as a government to work closely with our society and with our people. And it is with this intention in mind, without affecting any of the provisions that are there in the Meghalaya State Investment Promotion Facilitation Act 2024. As mentioned earlier, sir, Meghalaya the State Investment Promotion Facilitation Act, as mentioned in the name itself, sir, our objective is to only promote and only facilitate. MIPA is not here to buy land. Neither are we here to forcefully transfer land to anybody. Let me make it absolutely clear to everybody sir, there is no question of transferring any land to any company or any organization, which has been the apprehension. And as I said, in order to remove those apprehensions, we put in the amendment section 34. And in spite of that, there are still apprehensions. And therefore, sir, we are bringing in this amendment to give the confidence to our people. We want to give the confidence to our people. We want to let them know that we are here to listen to their concerns and to address those concerns without having to dilute the overall objective of promoting the overall scenario of investment. And hence, sir, I am happy to inform you and the House that we have moved this amendment where we are deleting the words from section 3, subsection 3 of section 4, clause 1, the last line, which says, and I quote, creation of land banks through direct purchase of land or other means is being removed and being deleted. Is being deleted to give a very, very clear message that MIPA is not come with the objective of creating a land bank and giving this land to somebody. Absolutely not. And MIPA will not engage in any aspect related to buying of land or creating of land bank or creating any kind of a system to transfer or to lease out. None of this will be entertained by MIPA. MIPA will be focused only to facilitate the process of investment, to bring in the investments, to create awareness, to create a common platform, and other provisions which are already existing in the system, which has already been there for many, many years. Those provisions which are comfortable, which have been going on, as I said, for years, those provisions will be followed as per the rules and laws that have already been established, and we will continue with the work of creating the right ecosystem to have the investment and promotion facilitation in the state of Meghalaya. So with these few words, sir, I move this particular amendment for deleting the words creation of land banks through direct purchase of land and other means. And also, sir, before I resume my seat, I also want to share that as we move along, let me assure the House as well as the other stakeholders that there is a huge scope of discussion. We will be creating different rules. I assure the House, sir, that when the rules are created, we will invite stakeholders to come and discuss with us, our traditional heads, our different organizations, political parties. We will come, we welcome them, and we discuss different aspects on what concerns are there, and we will address those concerns in the right earnest. So with these few words, and with this particular amendment that I have moved, I resume my seat, sir.
I have received names from some members of the House who wish to participate in this government amendment. May I now